What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video is for my latest healer build on the Warden, the Elder Shaman, which is rocking 50k health. It's a nice, easy, beginner-friendly PvP healer build, so we'll get straight into it. So the first set we are running is the Plague Doctor, which gives you basically a ton of health. A very easy set to get into Shaman. Easy to farm, easy to buy on guild traders, very effective with the Warden, as the main heal does scale off max health. So Plague Doctor is really easy to get hold of and effective. I've got in defending with a life drain enchantment just to restore health, but ideally you probably want a one to restore magicka. I'm running the Choke Thorn set, which again is a very easy monster set to get hold of. Non-DLC dungeon. It gives you a line of magical recovery, which is brilliant. And when you use a heal ability, which you'll be doing all the time, it's going to summon a Strangler. It's going to heal you and allies for a ton of health, basically. It's going to scale off your max magicka or stamina. It's really good. Ideally, you could run Earth Gore or something a little bit stronger. But Choke Thorn is totally fine, and it's got a pretty much really good high uptime as well. So it's heavy. You want reinforced on this if you can, and Tri-Stat. Running a Caress of the Trainee, but I'm running 3 pieces for a line of health, magicka and stamina. Chest is heavy, reinforced with Tri-Stat. The shoulders are medium divines with stamina. Ideally have everything Tri-Stat if you can. The Plague Doctor's Girdle, so it's the waist, heavy, impenetrable, max health. The hands, impenetrable, max health. The Druid's Greaves, got 1 piece just for a line of health again, infused with with Tri-Stat, sorry. And the feet, Plague Doctor's Tri-Stat reinforced. Necklace of the Trainee, Ring of the Trainee, and Oaken Soul. Got magical recovery on both. One is healthy, one is arcane. And the Oaken Soul ring is triune with magical recovery. So the only thing really difficult to get on this build for some beginners might be the Oaken Soul, but I highly recommend it as it's a really good mythic to put a lot of builds together. So everything else is very easy to get hold of. The Trainee's easy. Druids is crafted. Plague Doctor's farmable and buyable, and Choke Thorn's very easy to get hold of. Just have to do a veteran dungeon, but it's non-DLC, so it's very easy for most players. We'll get into the stats. So if I just quickly buff up, I'll just show you the health. So 53k health, and the magicka is 19k. Stamina's 18k. The magical recovery is already at 2k. It will push higher than that. Probably be about 2.5k. The spell damage is a little bit on the low side. Heals do scale off spell damage, so try and get that a bit higher if you can. So if the recovery is fine for you, then try and push more into stamina. You could change the Mundus. I've got the Mage on. Vampire stage 3 as well. I'm running the Smoked Bear Haunch. Again, you could run Bewitched Sugar Skulls if you're okay with the sustain. You can drop the sustain and just have the magicka a little bit higher. Stamina you won't need too much of. Running Deceptive Predator. So it's just a 1-bar build, so there's only 1 bar. And this is basically for your movement speed buff and just to gain immunity to snares and immobilizations. And you also get minor evasion, reducing your damage from area attacks by 10%. So again, this is quite useful because you will get snared and stunned while you're trying to set your heals off in PvP. So this is really useful to stop people immobilizing you. Got Soothing Spores, which is the only stamina skill I believe, which is just a nice burst heal. Heals allies in front of you. We've got Blessing of Protection, which is going to give you that minor resolve and also heal at you and your allies. We've got the Overflowing Altar, which is just basically going to give if it's synergy to your teammates, and they're going to get a ton of healing back. And it's also going to apply minor lifesteal. Polar Wind is the one that scales off the max health. So it's going to heal is very strong. It's also going to heal additional, but like I said, it's not the best of the heals for group. It's just a nice burst heal really to keep you alive. It does heal an ally as well, but these are sort of your main source of healing other players. This is really just to keep you going if you're under a lot of pressure. And Enchanted Forest, nice and cheap ultimate, very, very powerful. And it's also going to make you generate 20 ultimate if the initial heal is used on a friendly target. So this is going to, you're going to be hitting this quite a lot because it's a cheap ultimate, and it's just going to deliver a ton of healing. I just drop these on the flags or capture points in BGs. So have all your passives in your 3 class lines, all your passives in restoration stuff. I haven't actually even done that yet, but so the healing will be stronger. All your passives in light, medium and heavy if you can. Also Undaunted will give you bigger stats as well, so try and get the Undaunted. Assault and support line. I'm running a Nord for the ultimate gain, because every time you take damage, and as a healer you're going to be taking damage all the time, people are going to try and put you down, pin you, so you're just going to keep gaining ultimate. That's why you're going to have a really high uptime on Enchanted Forest, and it's so cheap. And also you get the resistances, which is very nice. You can also go a damage race. It doesn't I wouldn't worry about race too much for a healer, as even a damage race would be good because the healers do scale off damage as well. And make sure you have the medicinal use if you can on the alchemy line to make your potions last longer. So again, try and tri-stat everything if you can. Reinforced and impenetrable. Reinforced on the bigger pieces and impenetrable on the smaller pieces. Champion points I haven't done because this is strictly a battlegrounds build, but I can show you the ones I would recommend. It would be the Duelist rebuff, the Unassailable, the Resilience I would put on, and I would also put on probably Soothing Tide, as it's going to be increasing your healing done with area effect heals, which you have got plenty of. And the Red CP, I would recommend Celerity, just so you can quickly move out of dodgy situations. Rejuvenation for recoveries, Fortified for armor, and Boundless Vitality. So I'll just quickly show you it all fully buffed up with the potions as well. So 2.5k magical recovery. Very, very nice. Now the resistances are at 30k, which is nice. But again, if you've got more correct traits than I have, you want to try and get it to around 33k. So you want to be tanky to take those hits. And like I said, they have the resilient CP on and more impenetrable, just to push that critical resistance up. All 64 points into health as well. And yeah, that's the healer build, guys. Basic beginner build. Not the best PvP healer build in the game, but it's just a nice easy one that was going to get you into that healing in PvP, particularly in the BGs. Very, very effective and easy to put together, nice and quick and nice and simple to play as well is key. And then you can transition to more advanced healer builds. So drop this video a like, guys. Any comments, drop in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.